Dimitri's in bad shape. There was some experimental drugs that Alex was using on him for a while, and it worked, but now it's failing. So Alex mentioned stem cell therapy as a last resort.
So when Edmund mentioned it to me, I remembered that you had stored some of Colby's after she was born.
Yeah, but those are for Colby, for the future. Has the stem cell therapy been proven as a cure for this disease?
Not to my knowledge.
No, but it has been used to treat other incurable diseases.
When you want the donor to be blood-related?
I know next to nothing about the procedure, but from what Alex has told me...
No, not as long as the stem cells are compatible with the recipient.
Compatible how?
In certain key areas of blood composition.
I don't know, Edmund. I mean, I would love to help you, but if Colby ever needed those cells
No, we would need all of them.
Well, we don't even know that they're compatible. In the meantime...
Dimitri is dying. Please. Liza, we gotta do something. I mean, this could be his only chance.
Edmund, you know what? I'll talk to Jake. He's Colby's father.
Imagine how violated she's gonna feel when she finds out that you manipulated the conception of her child for your own advantage.
You have an overactive imagination, you know that?
You switched your sperm with Jake Martin's, and you impregnated Liza without her consent or knowledge.
That's a very provocative theory. Even I couldn't pull off something so convoluted.
Oh, Adam, you don't have to be so modest. I have proof.
Okay, I'll tell you what we'll do. You talk to Jake this evening, and I'll talk to him first thing in the morning. If he says yes, then we'll make the necessary arrangements.
I'm on my way. Liza. Thank you.
Oh, no.
I owe you big time.
No, don't thank me. We don't even know if it's a match yet, Edmund.
I pray that it will be.
Oh, excuse me, Dennis? Sorry.
Yes,
Has Adam called to say why he's been delayed for any reason?
No, I haven't heard from Mr. Chandler since he left to get your sweater.
Oh. Maybe he talked to the bartender?
No, William would have told me. Would you like to use the house phone?
No. I actually, I think I'm gonna go home. Would you mind calling me a cab?
Right away, Mrs. Chandler.
Yes, I've already left a message. I have left several, as a matter of fact. But the thing is, if I don't get her input within the next hour, I'm going to have to go to press with what I have. So please let her know that. Thank you. Oh.
Sounds to me like somebody just lost a source.
Oh, yes. I'm up against a blockade.
What are you doing here so late?
Oh, well, this issue was going to bed at midnight, and I thought if I got a few more quotes from the family, I could run it. But, you know, so far, no enchilada. And what is your excuse for being here so late?
I just had to drop some papers off to Edmund. Saw your lights on. Thought maybe you'd like me to order some dinner for us.
My stomach is so upset. I get so nervous, you know, when I'm on a deadline and I'm at a dead end here.
Well, I tell you what, why don't you tell Uncle Jack all about this story?
Well, you must know this family, the Hitchcocks of Kentucky.
Sure. At the big horse farm, they retire all the stallions.
And all the money.
Yeah.
Anyway, the story is their top trainer ran off. He eloped to Las Vegas with one of their daughters. She's, I don't know, 20-something. He's like 48.
Well, that can't be the story.
No, it's not the story. Anyway, it's just the beginning. Nobody has heard from her.
Huh.
He claims she dumped him, you know, in Vegas after the honeymoon, ran off to Europe. The thing is, nobody has heard from her since. So
who's this source that just clammed up on you?
her twin sister.
Why is she running scared?
Well, my feeling is as some, you know, supermarket ragged in a hatchet job on her sister, so now she's, you know, afraid of the press. My point is, if I don't get a few more comments from the family, I'm not going to be able to run this story, so...
Well, you don't suppose that the twin sister has a certain thing for Southern gentlemen of a certain age, like somebody we both know?
Excuse me, but the sister blew off a reputable magazine like Tempo, so what makes you think she's going to talk to a perfect stranger, even one who is so charmingly Southern as you?
I guess it's just my Southern pride.
Oh, I'm sorry. Give me 5 minutes, would you? Everybody's left for the day. I need to run down to layout.
You
okay?
run. I'll order dinner while you're gone, all right?
Okay.
Yeah, I'll order dinner. And maybe just a couple of mint juleps.
So, Alex was his doctor?
Dimitri wanted a second opinion, and that's how they met, and they fell madly in love, and they got married.
Why does she keep this a secret?
Because Dimitri wanted her to. I haven't been allowed to see him, so I don't have all the facts. But I've had long conversations with Alex, and I know that she loves him very, very much. Jake, we just have to find a cure for him.
So what can I do?
I believe it was at Derby 3 years ago that we met. I was with Fergie. She was my house guest. You missed the Derby that year? Well, shame on you. Well, maybe it was at the Big Burnin' Bash in Keenaland. Well, I know we've met because your sister Holly introduced us. Well, we went out a few times, yeah. What do you mean you never mentioned me? You're breaking my heart now. My name is Monty Jackson from Louisville. Well, I just got back from the polo championships, and I was hoping that maybe Holly and I could spend some time together. You gotta be kidding me. She did what? Ran off with one of Daddy's trainers. Well, now, I guess that shouldn't really surprise anybody. She was always the adventurous sort. Now, you're joking me, right? They got married on the top of Mount Everest with only Sherpa guides as their witnesses? Well, when's the last time you heard from her? Because I would surely like to send her a wedding gift. Been more than 10 days. She was supposed to call you on your birthday, but she didn't. Well, that doesn't sound like Holly, does it? You say this is not the first time that this guy has run off with an employer's daughter, huh? And the other woman is still missing? Good Lord, honey, I don't know what to say. Listen, when you talk to Holly, you give her my best. And I truly hope this all works out. All right? No. Thank you, my dear. Bye-bye now.
What an amazing thing. It must come from years of interrogating suspects.
Well, I don't like to brag, but I imagine that did help a little bit.
I can't believe that you did
Me
that. Listen. Give me 30 minutes and I've got this in the can. Mwah. You.
Oh, no, I was going to get a kiss for you. Look, that gives me time to order some dinner then, too.
Oh, my Lord and Lord.
Hi, it's Jack Montgomery. Listen, I need to order some dinner to be delivered, please. I'd like the Mushu pork and General Cho's chicken. And listen, will you do me a favor? Stop by at that liquor store next door and pick up a bottle of the best champagne, okay? Oh. And don't forget the fortune cookies. Thanks. Bye-bye.
Oh, my star.
Jake, thanks for seeing me. Sorry to keep you so late.
No problem. Hi. I'm still on duty, so don't worry about it. You said it was urgent?
Yeah, it is.
You didn't say he'd be tagging along.
Fine. I'll wait in my office.
No, please stay. Listen, I know you guys have differences, just it's not important right now. My brother, he's alive.
Yeah, I know. Gillian told me. She also told me about his illness. I'm sorry.
Then, are you familiar with stem cell therapy?
Yeah. What's this have to do with Dimitri? I mean, they don't use stem cell therapy for his condition, at least not to my knowledge.
We want to try it. It could be Dimitri's only chance. His wife, Alex, a neurologist, told me so.
Well, she's a neurologist. She would know better than me. It's not my field.
Jake, I'm not coming to you for help as a doctor.
Then why?
I spoke to Liza already.
Liza?
We were hoping, as Colby's parents, that you'd be willing to donate some of the stem cells that were taken from your daughter at birth.
I suppose this was your idea.
Now, look. David didn't suggest the possibility. It was my sister-in-law.
The neurologist?
Yes.
So why does she think this is going to work?
She thinks it's a possibility and a slim one at best. Jake, we're running out of options. Dimitri's very ill and he's getting worse.
Well, why do you have David involved? I mean, he's a cardiologist.
He told me about Colby's stem cells.
Oh, really? Well, thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Hey, guys, would you cut it out? Listen. Jake, if it was Tad that was dying, wouldn't you try anything to save him?
I already promised Gillian that I would try and look into Dimitri's condition, see if there's any possible way to treat it. I just need to do a little research, and I will talk to Liza.
Thank you. Thank you. And remember, every minute counts.
Okay.
All done?
All done.
All right. In that case...
Well, just in time, I guess. Well, do I love it when I can finesse a deadline, huh?
Oh, me too. Here you go. Not the most elegant glass your lips have ever wrapped around, but there you are.
Well, that doesn't matter. Come on, we're celebrating.
Sure we are. Another Brooke English exclusive.
Well, thanks to you, Mr. Montgomery.
Well, Miss English, I think we make a good team.
Well, then let's drink to that. To teamwork.
Mm-hmm.
To sharing Chinese food with friends, takeout style.
Okay, you throw in a motorcycle ride, you've got a toast.
Okay, then I will throw in burning rubber on the back of a hog.
Done. Gladly drink to those things that have been so badly missing from my life lately.
Mine too. So, where is my leather jacket? Huh?